people come from all walks of life. They all have lives they lead. Any and all are welcome here to come and chat with me.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Spider Lodge studio, and I'm here to interview Genge. Thank you for allowing me to come here to do the interview.
Thank you, Nancy.
I just want to let people know that you may have seen a picture posted a couple of weeks ago about an interview that I was doing for Rick, and you were probably wondering what happened to it. Well, a lot of things happened. It didn't get aired, but this one will, right?
Yes.
So what was that tune you were just playing?
That's a song I'm working on that I wrote called Love You Bay, and on this new guitar that I got from a local guy, James Stanway, and beautiful guitar. I love this guitar.
Very nice. That's cool. I want to go back a little bit, if you don't mind, in history. And
Sure.
like, when did your your interest in music first start?
I guess when I was 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Guy came around with a blue accordion, and my favorite color was blue, so I figured I might as well play accordion.
So when did you evolve into...
Guitar?
Yeah.
When I was 12, because
All right.
the Beatles were out, and the Monkees.
So are those the people, would you say, that influenced you the most at that time?
At that time, yeah, and then there was a lot of folk at that time too. After that, there was Dylan, and there was then there was rock and Jimi Hendrix, and all those groups, rock groups.
So do you have a preferred style yourself?
No, I kind of like playing everything. It's just like food, you just get tired of one thing. So
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I've studied all types of music. I studied classical guitar in Toronto at the Royal Conservatory, so that gives me a nice background as far as teaching is concerned, and understanding theory and writing my own music as well.
So what about your family? Like, were your parents into music at all?
No, but after I got into music, I mean, they listened to music, of course, but after I got into music, my dad in particular helped me out with guitar repairs, because the first guitar repair bill was a lot of money.
Right.
And he was a woodworker, so he figured it out, and then he eventually started building his own guitars,
Cool.
which I have up here.
Are all of these his?
Not all
he
of
built?
them, no. This one here, and I have a few more around the room that are his, yeah.
Okay. Now, at some point along your life, you met Laurie Paul.
Yes.
And the two of you, I don't know which came first. Did you become performers together first, or get married, or a combination of?
Well, we met and we hit it off really well, and had a common interest in writing songs, and lots of other common interests, obviously, and yeah, we've been working together ever since.
So you do, or did anyway. We're not going to include COVID, but prior to COVID, did you do a lot of performing?
Yeah, we did a fair amount of performing, mostly shows that Laurie had organized and put on herself. There was the Secret Language of Birds. There was a performance that we did of UFE that's online that you can see.
Right.
And that was with a full band.
Oh, nice, yeah. Now, I know you have some CDs out, right?
Yes, we do. We got 4, I think it is now.
Right. Now, I know one place that you can find them is Spotify, correct?
Yes.
Where else can people get the...
Apple Music. Yeah.
Okay. What is, like, of all of the things involving in music, what is your passion, mostly? Does it involve, like, producing or recording? Or?
Yeah, producing and recording is definitely something that I really enjoy doing. Of course, my first and foremost is teaching, because I've taught for 43 years, something like that, and I really enjoy, showing people how to play guitar, and that's, been my mainstay. But I like it when songwriters come in, they have, basically an acoustic guitar and a vocal, and then I take it and produce it to something that they would like.
Yeah, for sure.
So adding maybe drums and bass and maybe electric guitars, depends on the song if it, needs it or not.
Right. Now, let's go back to your students for a little bit. What is the age group?
Well, I've had from 5 years old up to my latest student is 92.
92.
92, yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Well, now, is it for them, like, is it a challenge, or are they picking it up easy?
Well, the older lady, she has played guitar in the past.
Okay.
And her daughter wants me to kind of help her with it again, just to kind of keep her brain active, and, you know.
Yes.
She can pick things up. She remembered quite a few things, even though she hasn't played in years, but
Right.
yeah, it's fun.
Right, yeah, for sure. Now, do you only play a 6-string guitar?
I have my 12-string guitar,
Okay.
which is this one right here that my dad built.
Mm-hmm. Can we hear it? Can we
Sure.
see what it sounds like?
Yeah. It's a beautiful guitar. My dad was very much into making guitars look very nice, so you can see all the fancy inlays around
Right.
here and around here.
Really has a nice sound.
Beautiful
right?
sound, yeah.
Have you recorded any songs using the 12
The 12-string, yes. On a lot of our albums, there are some 12-string parts. Nothing really solo. I have a few solo pieces that I've done with just 6-string guitar. But I play a little bit of ukulele. I play ukulele.
Right, okay.
And another instrument called the quattro, which is a 10-stringed instrument.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, not too many people have. It's a Puerto Rican instrument, and
Okay.
Mexicans use it too, and some of their music. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. You know, just thinking about, when you said Mexican, I'm just thinking about some Spanish musicians, and they have a great big, thick type of instrument.
Yeah.
Right? It looks so awkward when they're playing
Yeah,
it.
I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it kind of resembles a bass, I think, some of them.
Right. Anyway, getting back to songs, like, I was just thinking about, there's only so many notes, so many chords.
Yes.
Right? So when you're writing a song, how do you make sure you're not taking somebody else's sound?
Well, that's, a really good question, because you're right, there's only so many notes, but there is rhythm, and, their production in recording music can help too, kind of make the same chord progression sound different.
Right.
But yes, it's just the melody and the tone of your voice and how you perform, and the little riffs that I call them, that kind of thing, where you have, instead of just going,
Okay.
where I'm just strumming, I have those little notes in between.
Oh, okay, because I've heard the term riff, but I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, it just adds a little character in between.
I see.
That's
okay.
the riff.
All right. Now, right now, do you perform, if you were performing, do you perform online?
Yes, we're going to be doing the Rotary Christmas show.
Oh, right.
So Lori and I will be doing a song for that. And otherwise, no, we've just been kind of just lying low, teaching, and working on some new songs.
Anything you can share?
Not yet, no.
No?
No, it's still just kind of in the
works.
workings. Yeah.
So, have you had any awards or anything like that over the years?
I have. I have it right here, actually. My 2016 Fraser Valley Music Awards for musicianship.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to show the put it on the camera. Oh, this is really heavy. Do you see that, Corley? That is really heavy.
Yeah,
Musicianship.
beautiful. That's
Yes, it
hand
is.
carved. This is the Fraser Valley in here, and these are the mountains that are
Oh,
around
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty nice. That I've just seen. Nobody can see this, but over in the corner, you have a guitar phone, which
Yes.
I had one the same.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I donated it to the Optimist Club for a silent auction.
Well, it's a conversation piece, that's
It
for sure.
certainly is. I remember, like, it's really, really awkward to talk into, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, over here on the wall, beside the ukulele, what is that?
That's the quattro.
Oh, that's the quattro.
Yeah.
Yes. Would you
like
mind?
some?
Yeah.
for
Careful
sure.
of the microphone.
Oh, yes, thank you. I forget I have these things on. I don't know if it's in tune or not, because
So it kind of looks like a violin shape in a
it
way.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does
But
have
a
that.
long neck.
of tune. Yeah, it's a little bit out of tune right now.
But it's a deeper sound.
Do you find that deep? Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit deeper.
Yeah, it's kind of a cross between the 12 string that you just heard.
Right.
Right, but with a smaller body, so it gives it a higher pitch, and a mandolin. It kind of has
Higher pitch. So why did I say deeper? That's
Well, it does have a deep sound. You're right. It's got a very big sound to it.
right. Now you said it was out of tune. I would have no idea.
Yeah. Tuning for me is like pulling my hair out.
Well, that's what I think about. Years ago, I took guitar, taught myself guitar for a little while, and it was the tuning that drove me crazy because I'm very, I don't know how to explain it, obsessive. So I'd keep it, wouldn't know when to stop tightening it. And next thing you know, bing,
string, yep.
one of the string goes. So has that ever happened to you when in the middle of a performance?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Yes, it has. Quite a few times, actually. I've broken strings.
So do you just keep playing?
Yeah. Yeah, depending what you're doing, but yeah, usually you just keep going until you finish the song, and then either change guitars or.
Yeah. So you said you had students coming now. Even with COVID, you do. I mean, I'm sure you take all the precautions, but have the numbers dropped, or is it still the same?
Yeah, they did drop at first. Yeah, for the first year it was quite a bit down, but now we're kind of back to where we want to be, and we have everything in place.
I guess you'd have to limit it too, right? Otherwise, you'd be working constantly.
Yeah. No, I don't want to work too much.
No, too much.
Just enough, yeah.
Now, what was I meant to ask you now? Oh, yeah, the names of some of your CDs that you have out.
Yeah, we have The Secret Language of Birds, we have Mighty Fine Time, and we have our latest one, which is Palomino, this one here. And we also did a children's album, Laurie and I, with called Pet Sounds.
Oh, was that the first children's album you've done?
Yeah.
All right, so how was that experience?
That was great, yeah. It's just basically ukulele and a couple voices, so it was a lot of fun. It's songs that we kind of sing around the house to our pets.
Oh, that is so cute. So what made you decide to do that?
I don't know, just for fun. It was a nice little experience to be able to do that and play it for people. And we have a few kids who love some of the songs. Our big hit off the album is Bark, Bark, Bark.
Kind of made me think of, was it Sharon, what was it? The trio that made kids songs. I can't remember their names now. Never mind. Somebody Brahm and whatever it was. But anyway, so do you plan on doing more albums for children?
We do, yes. Laurie's, she's our lyricist and brilliant lyricist. She has about 9 or 12 songs more that she's got in the books, ready to go.
Right. Now, do you sing as well as play the guitar?
Yes, I do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And were you singing prior to getting together with Laurie?
Oh, yeah, I've always sang my whole life. I do mostly backup singing, harmonies and stuff.
Right, okay. But I also know that some of your songs are instrumentals, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so, yeah, are they on some of your CDs?
Yes, they are, yeah. On every one of our CDs. Laurie's always insistent that I put a instrumental song on there, which is very nice because most singers would want to have the whole album to themselves, but she's very generous and...
That's nice. I like to hear that. I appreciate people like that, right?
Yes.
Because when somebody has a generous spirit, like I think, if I find out somebody's doing a talk show, I'm not going to get all upset. I think there's room for all of us out there, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think you and Laurie sound like you're a really good match, so that's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know about your personal life, I don't need to know, but so what haven't I asked? I can't remember if there's something I meant to ask that I haven't.
I don't know. I think we're
good?
Things are going great here. Like I said, we're just kind of working on some of our original stuff, and I've been recording some other people. I've recorded Matt Lowen here with his new album, which is out now. The Girl Who Was a Crow. The Girl Who Was a Crow.
The Girl Who Was a Crow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fascinating title.
Yeah, and it's he's a brilliant songwriter as well. So, and I think this is his fourth album that I've worked with him.
Very good.
Yes.
That must be nice to be able to do that, I think, record somebody's, for them. They must be so happy at the end of it.
Yeah.
Right? Do they have input?
Absolutely. Matt does, absolutely, because he's he has a vision. You know, a lot of people don't, but you know, and I work really well with Matt. So I think that's why we've done so many projects together, because we complement each other. You know, I feed off him and vice versa. So.
Right.
But it's been a really good experience playing with him, and I've done some live shows with him as well.
When you were doing live shows, did you always perform your own music, or did you ever do anybody else's?
Mostly our own music, but yeah, once in a while we do some cover songs, and we do them our own way. So
you put your own twist on it, right?
yeah,
Is that
exactly.
what you mean?
Yeah, and we're going to be doing some more cover songs coming up, and you know, maybe we'll do some video and to go with it. It would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have a website?
Yes, we do. It's spiderlodge.com, and that's where most of our teaching stuff is, and we have some of our production. Matt Lowen's on there, of course, and
you're on Facebook, so people can, if they want to get a hold of you, they can either use the website or go to Facebook.
Spider Lodge Music School on Facebook.
All right, so makes it nice and easy. So I think we've covered everything.
I think we have.
If not, we'll have to come back again. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
For sure. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing, Rick Genge. A lot of people responded to that photo, by the way, so they were really looking forward to seeing this interview. So hopefully we can keep watching everybody, and I hope you can continue to do so. And peace out.
Peace out.
A sense of community, till the wax a place to be. A sense of community when you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me. It's multicultural, you're sure to see it all. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see. Come party in the park, go dancing after dark. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see.